Son, daughter, you must study hard and work hard so that you can get a good job in the future and make money. Sounds familiar? All our lives we've been taught to study hard, be book smart, think analytically during our exams so that we can get a good job and then only we can get ahead in our lives. Oftentimes, this life advice given to us, even though they were well-meaningful, can often come back and bite us. You are book smart but financially illiterate, which is why this video is titled, You Know How to Work Hard for Money but You Never Learn How to Make Money Work Hard for You. Hi everyone, my name is Fran, one half of the Corporate Breakout Couple. My husband John and I, we are financially independent since the year 2020, ever since we broke out the corporate rat race at the age of 40 years old. We too were book smart and financially illiterate until about 10 years ago when we woke up and we said, hey, we got to get ourselves financially literate so that we can break out of this rat race and become financially independent. In this channel, we cover a lot of financial literacy topics, money topics, budgeting topics, as well as early retirement, cost of living, and much more. So do give us a like, follow us on our YouTube channel, and subscribe. Book illiterate people are people who cannot read or write because they have a low education. However, financially illiterate people are not people with low education. You'll often find them with diplomas, degrees, and hold a job. Check out this article from Yahoo Finance. You people are broke. Missouri couple has a monster debt of US $240,000 but can't let go of the family car to improve finances. As of mid-2024, the average debt per household in America is $104,215, including mortgages, according to data from Experian and the New York Federal Reserve Bank. John from St. Louis, Missouri is carrying more than double that amount, excluding his mortgage. This guy, John, from the US, together with his wife, have a total debt of $240,000 US. Now, you might be thinking, perhaps, they are a lowly income earner, they need debt to supplement their income to get by. Cost of living is very high. Well, actually, the total income per annum is $151,600 before taxes. A solid income doesn't guarantee financial stability. Nearly 48% of Americans earning more than $100,000 US said that they were living paycheck to paycheck, according to a recent payments report. In fact, more than a third of Americans, 36%, earning more than $200,000 said the same. This is the reason why financially illiterate means that you can make all the money in the world, but you do not know how to make money work hard for you, and you simply spend. How else can we explain making dumb decisions like overextending ourselves on mortgage loans, car loans, credit card debts, buy now, pay later, personal loans, etc., etc.? Recently, I was hanging out with one of my friends who sells cars, luxury cars, and she was saying that a lot of people call in to inquire on purchasing these luxury cars when their salaries are below 10,000 ringgit. We're talking about cars that comes with price tags at 500,000, 600,000, some over $1 million ringgit. These cars are obviously not cheap, right? Which means that the monthly car repayment loan is already more than their monthly salary. Honestly, these guys will not even qualify for the loan. But what I want to draw your attention to is actually their intention behind it. Because these guys are not financially savvy, which means that whatever money they have, they will spend it all and they're living way beyond their means. If you think that these calls are only for the luxury brand models, well, think again. My Honda car salesperson was just sharing with me that he fields calls all day long from people earning 1,000, 2,000 ringgit, wanting to buy a Honda Civic that is worth 140,000 ringgit. So you see, with all these examples, it is so clear the intention behind it that people know how to make money. It doesn't matter whether it's big money or small money, but what they don't know is they don't know how to make money work hard for them. They're taking all their hard-earned money to buy liabilities instead. Let me take you back to the beginning, right? Now, if you trace back your grandparents and even your great-grandparents' time, most likely they are actually small-time business owners. I know that my grandparents were actually small-time business owners. They owned a few petrol stations, a few convenience stores, even a medical hall in Penang. People in managerial positions, going to the office and wearing a nice jacket and a suit were less common back then than it is now. Being a manager back then meant that you had at least a diploma or even a degree, and having one of these meant that you were cream of the crop. So when it came to our generation and beyond, we were told by our parents to work hard so that we too can become a manager, an engineer, an accountant, so that we can sit in a nice air-conditioned office wearing nice clothes and we don't need to slog it out owning small businesses like our grandparents. I can totally understand why parents are asking their kids to go for that nice comfortable job. It's because of that nice comfortable paycheck that goes in your bank account month after month. Being a business owner means that your income's erratic. There will be good times and there's also going to be bad times. But honestly, that's why I love it, because it keeps you on your toes and keeps your brain thinking on how to grow the business. As an employee, the danger here is when you're an employee, you have your comfortable month after month paycheck. And that is when you tend to take that for granted and you inflate your lifestyle, knowing that you're assured that next month, if you're not retrenched, you will still have that paycheck coming in. The bad news is being an employee forever would mean that it's very difficult for you to hit financial freedom, especially if you do not know how to make money work hard for you. The difference between successful business owners and the small-time business owners, the ones who are in the business themselves, a one-man show, is that the big-time business owners know how to make money work hard for them. How did these successful business owners do it? By first having a successful model on a small scale and then slowly scaling it up into a successful multi-million-dollar business. Think of these big names such as Eu Yang Sang, Mr. DIY, and now the latest, hottest news on the block, which is 99 Speedmart. Early on, even as a young boy, the 99 Speedmart founder Lee Tiam Wah knew that he needed to make money work hard for him. How do I know this? Because even as a young boy, he was already an entrepreneur selling snacks by the roadside. In 1987, at the age of 23 years old, he started his first sundry shop. However, if he had just stopped there, right, he would never be the multi-billionaire that he is today. This is where a lot of people, including small-time business owners, fail to understand the power of making money work hard for you instead of you working hard for money. You see, if Lee Tiam Wah, who has polio by the way, and he's in a wheelchair, if he had remained just a business owner of one single sundry shop, he's actually exchanging his time for money. He's forever in the shop selling things, and if he doesn't expand, it'll only be one sundry shop giving him the money to survive. Good thing he did not do that, because some years later, he sold the shop and the funds were used to open his first mini mart, Pasar Mini 99 in Klang Utama in 1992. By the late 1990s, the business had grown to 8 outlets in Klang. Let's talk about exchanging time for money. Now, all of us have time. In fact, the same time, right? 24 hours. But what we do with those 24 hours makes all the difference. You see, it's like this. If you want to be successful, you want to make a lot more money, right? But you cannot be exchanging all your time to make money. It's not possible that you use your 24 hours, 7 days a week, 365 days a year to make money. Therefore, you need to find a way to make money work hard for you instead, thus freeing up your time. As an employee, do you realize that you're selling your precious time to the company in exchange for a paycheck? There's nothing wrong with earning a paycheck. All employees do it, okay? Now, this is the thing. What you do with a paycheck is what matters and makes the difference between being financially independent or being stuck in a rat race forever. This is where financial literacy comes in. Say, for example, your take-home salary is $10,000, right? Now, financial literacy means, do you spend all of the 100% of the 10,000? Do you spend 5,000 and then save 5,000? Where do you save that 5,000? Is it in a fixed deposit or is it in a low interest bearing account? Now, maybe another scenario is you have 10,000, you spend 5,000, you save 2,000 and then you invest the 3,000. Where do you invest the 3,000 in? There are numerous ways. Financial literacy is also not just about saving money and investing the money, okay? It's also about handling the debts that you have. I'm sure you have heard of friends and families and colleagues who are literally drowning in debt, even though you know that they have a very good income. Debt management is also part of financial literacy. Do you pay your credit cards full and on time? Or do you only pay the minimum balance? Or are you somebody that is so scared to open your credit cards that you just take all the letters that come on a monthly basis and shove them under your bed? It's a pity that our parents and schools don't teach us on how to use money effectively and how to build wealth. Well, I really don't blame them honestly, because the system is designed to keep us in the rat race so that the money can keep on churning and churning and the rich just get richer. Good news for you! John and I are very passionate about teaching people financial literacy because we recognize that financial literacy is the foundation before you can build wealth. Come and join us on our free masterclasses where we share freely and openly on all our secrets and tips on financial literacy, how to build wealth, mindset, financial foundations, and much more. These masterclasses are held over Zoom, so therefore you need to click on the link to register to get our Zoom details. Thank you so much for watching this video. My name is Fran, one half of the Corporate Breakout Couple. Please remember to like this video, share this video with all your friends and family, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I'll see you in the next video.